For some reason, Disney can't seem to catch a break when it comes to lawsuits and stock options and all this other stuff. And way back in May 15th, it was reported from Variety about a lawsuit from shareholders concerning fraudulent streaming statements. And then, not that long ago, this was July 1st, stock downgraded over streaming theme park growth fears. Oh, that's no good. I think the stock is down to less than 90 for sure, maybe 80. But more recently, in this lovely little article from Forbes, Disney underpaid women $150 million according to lawsuit. Oh my goodness, the company that's been preaching to everybody about acceptance and inclusivity and this and that is being accused of underpaying women. Oh my goodness gracious. In this article from Forbes, the Walt Disney Company owes female workers more than $150 million in wages, according to motions filed on Friday, in a California lawsuit. The complaint alleges that women employed by the entertainment giant were shortchanged due to Disney's practice of asking new hires about their pay history. What? What is their practice about? What's the problem with that? In case you didn't know, your company cannot stop you from talking about how much money you make with other employees. I do believe it's a federal law. Can't do that. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but the way I've looked at it, company can sit there and go, don't talk about your pay with other employees. Like, no, you can. You can. And they can't hold that against you. It's some sort of fair wage law or some shit like that. On Friday, attorneys for the plaintiffs filed a motion for class certification. 10,000 women employed by the Disney in California from 2015 to the present, which is probably why it's so much money. Lawsuit excludes employees who are vice presidents or above. Oh, amazing. So the bigwigs are kept out of the lawsuit. That's a shocker. Usually it's the highest people at the top that benefit the most from this. But wait, I guess this lawsuit is against the people at the top. Huh. Let's see. Economist and gender pay gap expert. Ooh, see, this thing isn't going to look good. People are going to start using this as proof that there is a gender pay gap. But if Disney's been paying female employees less than the male employees for doing the same job, and it's proven in a court of law, oh, get them for every damn penny you can. The fines that are going to be involved in this, if it's proven to be true, at least there should be fines. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, it's against federal law to pay women less for the same job. That's why the gender pay gap is bullshit. Let's see. According to the complaint, there's only a 1 in a billion chance of What? Wait. There's only a 1 in a billion chance of obtaining Newmark's result if no gender difference exists. Disney disagrees. Shauna, wait. I think I skipped something and I shouldn't. Let's see. Let's go back. David Newmark, an economist and gender pay gap expert at the University of California, Irvine, conducted a statistical analysis of pay at Disney for the plaintiffs. Okay. When Newmark compared the oh, Jesus Christ. We're comparing salaries with similar jobs. Did you compare tenure for those positions? If they're at the same position for the same amount of time? Yes, absolutely. Should be, qualifications as well, all this other stuff. Probably not. So I don't know. We'll see. When Newmark compared the salaries of men and women in similar jobs, controlling for non-discriminatory factors. Why would you have discriminatory factors? Previous experience that might impact pay. He found that Disney paid women 2% less than men. Okay, so whatever formula Newmark has, Disney seems to disagree with it, so it's going to be up to Disney to produce the numbers. Disney disagrees. There's a 1 in a billion chance of obtaining the results if no gender differences exist. I'd have to look at the formula. I would probably get my attorneys. Of course, Disney's going to have their attorneys on top of this. Shauna M. Swanson, Attorney General Counsel and head of the employment law function for the Walt Disney Company, says there's no gender pay gap at Disney. Well, of course she's going to say that. It's what she's supposed to say. Guess they'll find out in a court of law whether it's true or not. She says the plaintiff's assertions about an alleged pay gap between women and men is simply false, which we will demonstrate through the litigation. Swanson wrote via email in response to the comment. So, essentially what's going to happen. It's Disney still can't seem to catch a break with everything going on between the astronomical failures at the box office, lawsuits here with the streaming statements, downgrading of the stock. It's plummeting so hard and heavy. What's going to end up happening here? It's just, is it possible that someone's just trying to get some money with a class action lawsuit against Disney? Wouldn't surprise me at all. Number crunching, Disney has to prove it, unfortunately. What happened to innocent until proven guilty? How does that even work in a situation like this? Like, you would think Disney's innocent, but they have to prove that they're innocent. So, how does that work, actually? That's very odd. But it'll all come out in the wash. People will be paying attention to this. They'll be looking for this as, one, a way to dog on Disney, which is always entertaining. It gets people views on YouTube, baby. Also, those who promote the gender pay gap will take this and use this as concrete evidence that the gender pay gap exists. A lot of people are going to have their eyes on this, not just the investors, not just the public, the suits and everything. So many people, but we'll have to wait and see where it goes. I'll find it entertaining as hell either way. But let me know what you think in the comments. Does Disney have a shot in hell? Would it surprise you that they're paying their women less? There's a saying that has been, I don't know, butchered, bastardized, whatever, but it goes, he does protest too much. Or methinks he does protest too much. But you get the idea. Those who scream the loudest against the things that you are doing are usually perpetrating those things themselves 10 times more than they accuse you of doing. So perhaps all the virtue signaling coming from Disney is because they're trying to hide all the skeletons in their closet. But hey, what do I know? Let me know what you think in the comments. Leave a like, leave a dislike. I appreciate you making it this far. Have a good one.